All TV sets manufactured today have a digital tuner. TV sets manufactured before the year 2005 may not have a built-in digital tuner, and you may not be able to receive our free-to-air digital transmission on Channel 7 to receive our free over-the-air digital HD TV service. Number 1. Plug your antenna into your TV set's RF input jack labeled antenna or cable in. Number 2. You will now have to scan for the digital channel. Please note that all digital TVs are different in terms of scanning procedures. The following is a general guide, but the steps or the terminology may be different for your device. Press the menu button on your TV remote. Go to Setup or Settings. Go to Installation or System or Channels. Go to Scan Channels, Program Channels, Auto Scan, Auto Program, or Auto Tuning. Press Select or Enter or OK to start the scan. When the device says scanning is complete, accept the channels found and close the menus.
From your desk to your lunch table, whether you're on the job or taking a well-deserved break, get the top stories and breaking news all in one place. Join us Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. for Hot 7 Midday News, bringing you the latest headlines from St. Lucia and around the region. Stay connected, stay informed, only on Hot 7 TV.
St. Lucia, you asked for it, and it's finally here. Hot 7 TV is now on Flow, Cable Channel 117, the first fully high-definition local channel in St. Lucia. Catch your favorite movies, intriguing documentaries, chart-busting music videos, and the ever-compelling midday and evening edition of the Hot 7 News, all in crisp, high-definition quality. Welcome to what TV should be in this era. Welcome to Hot 7 TV, now on Flow Cable Channel 117. Spread the word.
In the headlines, ancillary Camry's MP Wayne Gerard responds to critics amid claims of absenteeism. And Phase 1 already in motion as St. Lucia advances plans to cut regional airfare, says Tourism Minister Dr. Ernest Healy.
Every bed in our hospitals tells a story of someone's mother, someone's brother, someone's friend. And when that story of care is complete, it's time for the next chapter, home. But too often, discharged patients are left waiting hours, days, weeks, sometimes months, not because they want to stay, but because no one comes. We understand life gets busy, but every extra day they wait means another patient, perhaps in pain, perhaps in crisis, can't get the bed they desperately need. So when the call comes that your loved one is ready, please be ready too. Pick them up, bring them back to the comfort of family, where healing truly continues. Because caring doesn't end at discharge, it continues with you. A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs.
Now you can take Hot FM, Kiss FM, and Hot 7 TV with you wherever you go. Whether you're in St. Lucia or exploring our four corners of the globe. Our record-breaking app has already been downloaded over 500,000 times on Google Play and the Apple App Store. To bring you the best in HD sound, we've relaunched a brand new app. Get it for free in the App Store by simply searching Caribbean Hot FM HD. Listen to us in real time, anywhere, any place, anytime. We've added so many cool new features, like our live in-studio option, where you can see your favorite announcers and DJs at work. So download the app today. It's free. Spread the news. St. Lucia is now in HD around the world on the Hot FM app. Don't miss out. Join the fun and stay connected.
Join us every Thursday from September 4th on Hot 7 from 9:30am to 10:30am. Don't miss this great opportunity to make life-benefiting changes to preparing meals.
Good day, it is Friday, September 19th, 2025. I am Daniela Edwin. Welcome to the Midday News Edition. Whether you are tuned in on Flow Channel 117, Kiss FM, Hot FM, the Caribbean Hot FM mobile app, the Caribbean Hot 7 TV Facebook page, or our YouTube channel, Caribbean Hot 7 TV News. Not forgetting those of you using the Hot 7 plug and play antenna, thank you for joining us. We begin with an update on the triple homicide in Canal V4, which has now taken an even darker turn. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has officially released new details surrounding the shooting incident that occurred just after 10 p.m. on Tuesday, September 16th.
An official report from the Royal St. Lucia Police Force has provided more details on the ongoing Canal's triple homicide investigation. According to law enforcement officers from the Vieux-Fort Police Station, along with members of the Tactical Response Unit and the Criminal Investigation Department, were dispatched following reports of multiple gunshots in the area at about 10:25 p.m.
Preliminary investigations discovered a female and 2 male individuals lying motionless and unresponsive on the crime scene, exhibiting signs of apparent gunshot injuries. The victims were pronounced dead at the scene by a medical practitioner.
Two of the victims have now been formally identified as 24-year-old Faith Tonya Griffith of Caribel Development, Leclerc, and a 30-year-old Christopher Dominic of Chase Gardens, Castries. The identity of the third victim has not yet been released, pending formal identification. But the horror did not end there, as police now confirm that human remains were also discovered the following day around noon on Wednesday in close proximity to the original crime scene. These remains are now part of an ongoing forensic investigation, as it has been speculated that the body was burnt. This body is yet to be identified, prompting police to solicit the assistance of the general public.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is urging persons with information regarding these homicides to contact the Vieux-Fort Police Station at 456-3906. Additionally, the crime hotline 555 and the Royal St. Lucia Police Force crime hotline app are available for anonymous reporting.
In light of these violent acts, the RSLPF has offered its sympathies to the families of the deceased and has announced plans to provide emotional support to grieving relatives and the wider Canals community, a model they say was successfully following the Latuni double homicide earlier this month.
The Royal St. Lucia Police Force is urging persons with information regarding these homicides to contact the Vieux-Fort Police Station at 456-3906. Additionally, the crime hotline 555 and the Royal St. Lucia Police Force crime hotline app are available for anonymous reporting. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force extend deepest condolences to the family and loved ones of the deceased individuals. It is our intention, along with community and agency partners, to visit the families and loved ones of the deceased persons to offer psychosocial and mental health support to help them cope with the tragic loss and potentially redirect any intent at retributive actions. The use of the psychosocial mental health support systems approach to manage the community trauma caused by the Latuni homicides on Friday, the 12th of September 2025, proved to be a worthwhile and beneficial exercise. I wish to thank the family and loved ones of Roberto Nelson of Latuni Vieux-Fort and Travis Charles of Deriso Mikud for their warm welcome and forbearance during our visit. I am grateful as well for the support of our community and agency partners who accompanied us on this visit. The Community Policing Unit of the Southern Division
shall closed with some positive news, noting that progress has been made in the homicide investigations of Roberto Nelson and Travis Charles. It has been confirmed that a suspect was taken into custody and is currently assisting investigators with the ongoing case. However, no charges have been laid at this time. Police are once again urging anyone with information on the Canals homicide to come forward. The investigation is ongoing and more updates are expected in the coming days. Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Jasmine Duncan.
Answering to his name, Ancillary Canneries MP Wayne Gerard is defending his record, pointing to major progress in both the economy and his constituency after opponents labeled him an absent MP.
The number one question that I hear from the people of Ancillary Canneries, Gerard. Gerard, has anybody seen Wayne Gerard?
Ancillary Canneries MP and Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Wayne Gerard, has pushed back against ongoing criticism from the opposition United Workers' Party, who claim he has been absent from the public spotlight. Speaking on the SLP's On the Record program on Choice TV, Minister Gerard broke his silence, highlighting the strides made under his watch to stabilize and strengthen the economy since assuming office.
When we got into government in July 2021, and it's there for anyone to view, the debt to GDP ratio in this country was 101% as of December 2021.
So things were bad.
The unemployment rate was unacceptably high, whether it is youth or general unemployment rate. The money we had in the treasury was very low. The policies which the preceding government were embarking upon were dangerous. And it's very common for them to suggest that the issues of St. Lucia started because of COVID. But if you go back and you analyze the data, you realize they came into government with sufficient surplus. But because of their perception, because of the recklessness, when COVID-19 hit, they didn't realize the tide went out and we realized who was actually naked.
So they didn't have the reserves?
Didn't have the reserves and were not prepared for any eventuality. The same staff that are in the Ministry of Finance are the same members of staff branch now. And look at what we're able to produce. Mm. It speaks clearly to the leadership of the Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance, Philip J. Pierre, and his vision for the country. And
he further stated his current work in the community of Ancillary, with more to be done.
You look at Ancillary Canneries, you recognize what was missing in terms of not just sense of dignity and pride, but the infrastructural shortages that was there at the time. Mm-hmm. We have now, we could boast very shortly a new fire station. Mm-hmm. We could boast very shortly a new police station for Ancillary. Mm-hmm. We could boast of new or rehabilitation of all of our sporting facilities within the constituency. Mm-hmm. We could pride ourselves in saying we've done or working on a new jetty canneries. We could pride ourselves in saying that we've done the things that are necessary.
The minister has assured residents that both the constituency and the wider finance ministry are on a steady path of progress. Speaking with optimism, he revealed that even more initiatives are in the pipeline for Ancillary, with fresh ideas expected to take shape in the near future. For 7 TV News, Josiah Beeson reporting.
Young women in St. Lucia's southern communities are getting a powerful new voice. The Donation Foundation, in partnership with UNESCO, has launched Voices of Peace, empowering young girls to tackle social and economic challenges and spread the message of peace throughout their communities.
The Donation Foundation has unveiled its latest initiative, Voices of Peace, a training campaign aimed at empowering women across 3 southern communities. The program will offer sign language instruction, leadership development, and community advocacy, equipping young women in rural areas to confront pressing social and economic challenges.
So what we are doing is launching our initiative, Voices of Peace. We will be working with over 75 women and girls, training them in various forms of advocacy. One being sign language, so that they are able to reach persons with disabilities, they are able to reach everyone. The other thing is we will be working with young ladies from the communities of Dennery, Micoud and Vieux-Fort. And of course this project is funded by the Government of Canada through the CFLI initiative. This is the second project that they have funded with us at Donation Foundation, as we continue to make an impact and continue to see how we could encourage our women to be their voices, and of course how we could empower our communities.
The foundation has joined forces with UNESCO to advance its mission of spreading the meaning of peace. In addition, UNESCO is set to host a series of activities aimed at further promoting this vital message.
UNESCO has as well a number of initiatives that we'll be doing through our Associated Schools Project Network to encourage youth to build peace among themselves, to develop a culture of peace, to promote peace within their communities, within their schools. And so this falls very, it aligns very well with what we do at the National Commission for UNESCO and as well at our UNESCO offices around the world, promoting peace, encouraging young persons to develop a culture of peace and to promote peace within their own settings, whether it be school, whether it be at home, whether it be in the communities.
Miss Good Deeds Day 2024 lent her support to the young girls preparing to take part in this year's event, encouraging them to pursue their dreams. She reminded them that regardless of the challenges they may face, they have the potential to achieve anything they set their minds to.
So that's so basically the exact same thing, just
My name is Elvina Emmanuel, Miss Good Deeds Day 2024.
And let me just get a spelling as well, please.
Beg your pardon?
The spelling of your name.
ELVINAEMMANUEL.
Okay. Yes. And so, and just for as you've been invited for Voice of Peace motion today, does any what would be your role taking part in today, as well as with leadership training, sign language? What is how are you going to use your position as Miss Good Day in helping your role?
My overall role is to support the initiative that is happening, as I am a voice of peacemaker. I believe that leadership training, sign language support, and community advocacy is something that is needed in each community. And due to the rural communities, I feel like everybody should get the opportunity to be a leader, to come out of something, to have community advocacy, and I'm an advocate myself in my community as it pertains to anti-bullying. I feel like peace is needed in the community, in the world, and I'm very grateful to be a part of this initiative.
A total of 75 students from Dennery, Miku, and Viewfort are set to participate in the upcoming training program. The initiative aims to equip participants with the skills to launch multi-platform behavior change communication campaigns with their communities, promoting the message of peace on the wider and more impactful scale. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bissett reporting.
This is the Hot 7 TV Midday News Edition. There's more after the break.
The Super 6 jackpot is now $200,000. Have you played?
Pass me the man dance all our soca, rock and roll and a crossover. Long time I tell them I'm the real controller.
Heavyweight, one Jim Jam you.
I come out here to get miserable. Boy, boy, boy. I come out here to get miserable. I feeling to just become something and put it.
Looking for the best way to advertise? Stop searching. Hot 7 TV gives you more reach, more impact, and more value. Get your business in front of the right audience and watch your sales soar. Don't miss out. Call 452-6040 today and take advantage of our exclusive advertising packages. Hot 7 TV, smart advertising for smart businesses.
If there was an actual emergency, news and information would follow this alarm.
Welcome back. St. Lucia's Tourism Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire says plans to reduce the cost of regional travel are not just talk and are finally taking shape. With phase 1 already underway, the government is now reviewing the impact as the island doubles down on its role as a regional travel hub.
Tourism Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire has confirmed that plans are actively underway to bring down the cost of regional travel, a long-standing concern for Caribbean citizens. Speaking to reporters, Dr. Hilaire acknowledged that the issue has been on the table for some time, but assured the public that meaningful progress is finally being made. According to the minister, the first phase of the initiative has already been rolled out, and the government is now closely monitoring its impact.
In the case of St. Lucia, we did do a first phase reduction in the taxes. We're now going to review the impact of it, really, as it had an impact. Now, we have seen an increase in Caribbean arrivals from the Caribbean. We have seen that. As to whether that's caused by the reduction or is just associated with the reduction, we need to find out, because not because both one reduced and the other one increased, that one caused that.
The minister states that an assessment will be sent to the Ministry of Finance based on the findings.
I'm hoping we can go write an assessment and send it to the Minister of Finance, because personally, I think we need to reduce the level of airfare in the Caribbean. It's just too expensive to travel in the Caribbean, and we just have to continue to work on it. I'm not sure if all the other islands share the same sentiments that we have, but we are a big destination for regional travel. Not all countries are. So other countries probably have less incentive to want to reduce than us, but certainly we want to. We have events in St. Lucia that, attracts regional travel.
St. Lucia continues to solidify its status as a major hub for regional travel, with the tourism minister reaffirming the government's commitment to reducing airfare costs, a matter he describes as a serious priority. While the island saw a notable uptick in regional arrivals during the Carnival and jazz festivals, the minister stressed that efforts are ongoing to explore the most effective strategies of lowering airfares, boosting intra-regional connectivity. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
Castries Central MP and Minister for Housing and Local Government Richard Frederick says the recent handover of more than 20 vending caravans marks a significant step in the government's ongoing commitment to empower local vendors and provide safer, more organized spaces for commerce.
Speaking at an official ceremony to hand over caravans to vendors of Castries Central on Wednesday, Member of Parliament and Minister for Housing and Local Government Richard Frederick emphasized that the move represents a continuation of efforts to regularize vending in the capital while uplifting the lives of ordinary St. Lucians.
It marks yet another day in the changing of lives of some ordinary St. Lucians into empowering them and making them entrepreneurs. We have seen a lot of rental being done by the Castries Constituency Council. We have seen a lot of haphazard vending around the city, and it is in an effort at regularizing vending around the city, alongside empowering our people, that we are taking the stance as we are today.
The minister pointed to past projects as evidence that the government is not against vendors, but actively working to improve conditions for them.
Sometimes when persons, particularly vendors, operate, one believes that we as a government, I as a minister, city council as an agency, we are not necessarily in the interest of vendors. That, I want to say, is not so. We want things done, but we want it done in an environment that exudes a lawfulness, peace, tranquility, whilst taking the interests of all persons into account.
Frederick announced that 22 caravans are being handed over to vendors on a lease-to-own arrangement.
We have 22 caravans, and we indicated that, look, we will no longer get involved in the operational aspect or the management aspect of the caravans. We are today declaring that we are handing over the caravans to 22 ordinary St. Lucians on a list-to-own basis. The conditions are this. I will not be able to tell you each and every conditionality here, but the most pertinent ones, we give you the caravan for 3.5 years under a lease arrangement, list-to-own. You pay $1,800 every month. Once that is paid properly, after the end of 3.5 years, the caravan is yours for $1. That is how you empower people.
Minister Frederick notes the new facilities represent more than vending opportunities, but potential avenues for generational change, allowing small entrepreneurs to grow into larger businesses.
This is yet another tool in the empowerment of our people, those persons who are lucky enough to receive this caravan without going to the bank, without having to put a property as security, without having to put up a lump sum as security. I wish you well. May the good Lord bless you, and I hope that some of those caravans can create generational changes in terms of changes of the fortunes of the poorer people in this country, so that at some point they can go on to earn bigger businesses, complements the caravan.
The initiative eliminates barriers such as bank loans, securities, or heavy upfront costs, giving vendors a fairer chance at entrepreneurship. An additional requirement is that recipients maintain insurance in both their name and that of the Castries Constituency Council until the payment period concludes. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
In a tense first qualifier match of CPL 2025, the St. Lucia Kings were defeated by the Guyana Amazon Warriors by 14 runs and thus missed out on a direct route to the finals.
In qualifier number 1 of CPL 2025, Guyana Amazon Warriors posted 157 all-out in 19.5 overs, with Ben McDermott 34 and Shea Hope 32 leading the way. In response, the St. Lucia Kings were bowled out for 143 and lost by 14 runs, falling short of the 158 target. The Warriors' spin attack proved decisive. Imran Tahir took 2 for 22, but it was Gadakesh Moti 4 for 30 that really broke the Kings' back in the middle overs. As a result, Guyana Amazon Warriors secured a spot in the final. The Kings ran into early trouble, slipping to 48 for 7, with top-order batsmen being dismissed early. Head coach Darren Sammy noted subpar batsmanship, though acknowledging an opportunity for redemption.
Very disappointing loss against the Amazon Warriors. A game where we fought, we did so many things right, especially with the ball. The way we restricted them to 155, 57. But our batting was just poor. You know, halfway through we spoke about batsmanship, something we've shown throughout the season. We just did not show that at all. But credit must go to my Kings, Carrie Pierre, Azari Joseph, Timal Mills. They fought all the way down to the end.
Lower down the order, Carrie Pierre stood out with a gritty 50 off 28 balls, trying to lead a recovery. Timal Mills also contributed with useful runs, but the Kings were eventually bowled out for 143 in 19.1 overs. Team captain David Visa weighed in on the match, promising a possible turnaround.
Unfortunately, didn't go our way tonight. didn't execute as well as we would like to. It was a close game in the end, but unfortunately we couldn't get over the line. A lot of positives are I thought we bowled really well tonight. So Blair Shamsi keeps taking wickets for us, keeps showing why he's a world-class bowler. And for Tamal Mills coming to the team and executing skills like he did, it was a great effort to bowl them out for 157. You'd take that any day of the week, but unfortunately we just didn't give ourselves a chance with the bat. Guys didn't really go and spend a bit of time in the middle, and that cost us in the end. But in saying that, fantastic effort to get so close. Kyrie Pierre, what an amazing knock, just showing what a fantastic player, and he's definitely a capable all-rounder. So that's really, really promising, going into the back end of the tournament. Now even Tamal Mills hitting a couple nice boundaries for us in the end there, but unfortunately we just left ourselves a bit too much work to do tonight.
The Kings now set their sights in qualifier 2 against the Trinbago Knight Riders on Friday, where they hope to punch their ticket to the finals. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
We've come to the end of the Midday News edition for today, Friday, September 19th, 2025. Join us again at 6:45 for the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Until then, have a fantastic day.
St. Lucia, you asked for it, and it's finally here. Hot 7 TV is now on Flow, Cable Channel 117, the first fully high-definition local channel